All right. Well, so listen, here's the three things. There's a cash offer. I don't make cash offers. I'm not your buyer for that. But I know Thomas is interested. I don't know if your price is going to be a matchup. That's so no promises. There's
Yeah,
using a realtor, which it doesn't sound like you want to do, and then there's keeping it. Do
no,
you want to turn that into an Airbnb or anything like that? Because we do that as well.
I'd really like to wash my hands, bro.
Understood.
To be
Okay.
honest.
So you definitely want to sell it. Here's what
Yeah.
I can do, and I'm not sure it's going to be any help to you. I
Yep.
I pick up properties subject to the underlying mortgage or something like. I'm not a cash buyer, not a cash buyer. So I can generally afford to pay full market price with no realtor fees, or maybe even above market price if you give me enough time to pay it. And what I would do is either ask to take on the underlying mortgage payment on your behalf, and then make
Yeah.
seller finance payments to you. So if you need some sort of down payment up front, we figure what out whatever that number is, so that you can go buy an RV, buy a new house, whatever it is you're trying to do. And then I make monthly payments to you for a while until I build up enough equity to bring another bank in and refinance you out.
Yeah, I understand that.
And
That's
that
kind of what we discussed yesterday with Thomas is,
okay,
something because my goal is to actually go to Florida.
okay. Well,
And
that's
I
how
got,
I pay top dollar, and it's not all at once. That makes
no, I
sense.
get it. No,
Okay.
I get it. Um, my goal is actually to go to Florida, and I found a flip house that I want to actually pick up and work on and get rid of.
Beautiful. Okay.
Like I said, the house is $30,000,
Nice.
and I want to put 20 grand into it and flip it. Every house in the market around it is going for a little over 100 grand. It's not big money,
Yep.
but
No, but you
it's
know the
still
game, man.
worth.
It's that it real estate is the game, and that's you can see that's
Yeah,
why this is where we are. So my
yeah,
my my next point to you would be, it doesn't sound like I'm your buyer, right? You have plans and you need capital to go do that, etc. Now I might be able to bring enough down payment for you to do it as you want to do. I don't know, but probably not when there's a few liens that still need satisfied at closing. So with that in mind, if you end up selling all cash or to a lender, or I'm sorry, through a realtor, God forbid, then you have a pile of cash. Where does that cash go?
well, it looks like 268,000 of it goes to pay off liens in the title.
Well, sure, but that leaves you about 250, probably 250 to 300, somewhere in that range of cash, right?
Yep.
So you're going to use what, less than 100K of that, or something like that?
Yeah, less than that just to get started. No, and I like the idea of getting somewhat of a lump sum to move and having
Yep.
payments come in
Yep.
because you know what? A steady income is better to me than lump sums anyway.
That is
Everybody knows
exactly why I'm in
that,
real estate. I want the passive. Some people are in like there's just the flip game and getting cash here, cash there, and I'm like, nah, I'll take $200 a month.
yeah, and the reason being is because yeah, if I can, get whatever, it doesn't matter. If I went to Florida and rented a place for a year with a solid chunk and had some income coming in, you're comfortable.
All right, so if
So,
that's your goal, I can do that two different ways. One is to buy it with the creative finance where I take over the mortgage and pay you monthly on seller finance, et cetera. And you understand that at a high level. We haven't worked numbers yet, no promises there. The other way I can do
yeah,
that is I'm active with my team in multiple deals. We're doing fix and flips, we're doing Airbnbs, we're doing buy and holds in other areas. I'm looking at one in Texas right now where I need like $95,000 to pay off a seller's back payments. They're like 10K in debt to the mortgage. Then I got to pay. They need 35K to buy their next house. They're buying a tiny home, moving on to family members' property, but they're going to let me take over their mortgage at 2.06% something interest on that, and it's got 28 years left on that mortgage. So
I have, I have, I think it's the same interest rate.
is that a
It's one
VA loan or conventional?
VA,
Nice. Yep. Yep. So this is
and
a
it's all locked in.
VA loan in Texas as well.
It's been locked in. It was a 30-year loan, and I've already been into it 8 years.
Yep. So yeah, and you could leverage that, right? So you could leverage that low interest debt and leave it in place and then sell the house either to me or to somebody else. I can help you structure a deal that lets you leave that loan in place and then wrap it up to a higher interest rate and make money on the interest that's due. That's one thing. But
Well, I have renters for the house. Honestly, that's what I was telling Thomas.
Yeah.
I have people that want to rent the place when I leave,
Yep.
and my mortgage is only $1,400. You
Yep.
can't even get a one-bedroom apartment around here for that anymore. It's like
Yep.
stupid. So to get acreage in a shop and outbuildings in a 4.5 bedroom house, yeah,
Bro,
I got renters that are wanting to pay $800 a room.
I literally don't even know the address. That sounds like it would be a killer Airbnb as well. You're probably talking 3,500 to $4,500 a month, easy.
Yeah, well, and then when I was talking to Tom, I think it was Thomas, but anyways,
Yeah.
no, if I was going to rent the house out solo, I'd ask $2,800 easy
Yeah.
in that area and
Okay.
that big of a house and everything.
And
So
and
I'm like, I already know that it's worth twice what my mortgage is as a rental.
yeah.
So anybody that took it over could rent it out and make double money.
Well, so in that
I
case,
also I also know I also know that in 5 years it's going to be worth twice as much.
you know it. Yep. So why sell? So you might as well refi and turn it into an Airbnb,
I
right?
I don't want to refi. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm done
Well,
with Washington.
all right.
I am so done with Washington. I hate it here.
All right, so get this. If you sell that and you've got a pile of money, you're going to use some of that money to buy your next house and like live in rehab or flip it in Florida and whatnot. But you've got like a pile of $150,000 remaining. What about making like 8 to 10% interest on that for funding my Airbnb in Texas?
Hmm.
You be my lender because you're after that passive income, so I can put you up for that passive income. I need an entry fee on a Airbnb in Texas. It's going to cash flow me with now listen, it's going to cash flow me after I'm going to be zero out of pocket to get into the deal because that's what I do. I only do those deals, and it's still going to cash flow me just under $1,000 a month after all expenses, including paying you.
Okay. How does that look?
Uh,
I'm a visual guy, so
okay.
I need
So,
my I need my crayons.
well, if I get private money committed to the deal, I'll go sign the contract with the seller because I had to raise private money for this one. I've got a few lenders. I usually don't solicit lenders until I have it under contract
Yeah.
because it's like wasting everybody's time. But I figured while I got you on the phone, I might as well let you know. Um,
Okay.
so here's the process. I'll lay out the deal for you. The seller is 10,000 behind on mortgage payments.
Yep.
They need $35,000 to get a tiny home and furnish it and move. Right. So now I'm
Yep.
up to $45,000 entry fee. Then
Yep.
it's a year old house. It's got like 28,
Yep.
29 years left on the VA loan, and they're selling it to us with some equity in place. And I'm just going to take over their loan exact wrap. And then I need about 30K to furnish it and add either a playground or a hot tub or some other amenity to push it up and above the other competing Airbnbs. So then I'm up
Yep.
to approximately what is that 40,
75.
yeah, 75.
75,000.
And then I've got a partner in the deal. He's the one that brought it to me, and he gets paid 10 to 20K just for bringing the deal. So my cash into the deal is right around $95,000. And then my monthly mortgage payment is I'm not even going to lie and tell you the wrong number. I can't remember what it was, but when I did all my math, and I can show you the spreadsheet,
What's the
after
payoff on the place?
the underlying mortgage is like 268. Hold on, let me look it up. I got my spreadsheet on a different tab here. So, here you go. The principal and interest on that place is 1,019 per month. The short-term rental insurance I'm estimating at 183 per month, and taxes after turning off the VA or the veteran discount and turning off the homestead buyer discount, taxes will be $409 a month. The loan amount though is 252,000 left on the mortgage. So that's
Okay.
252 on the mortgage plus 35 to the seller for a total purchase price of 287. And it's a Dallas.
252. Wait a minute. 252
Yeah.
was the payoff of the mortgage.
Yeah, I'm not paying off the mortgage though.
Yeah, you're taking over payments on that.
Yeah, okay.
So total, you're going to be in that place of what, 30, 75, 95. So you're going to be in that place 350,000. Okay.
Including
That,
furnishings. Yeah, I can get you the
yeah,
exact
yeah,
math, but I think you're rounding to the right
yeah,
area.
yeah. 350, including the furnishings and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what area is this in?
That is Princeton, Texas. It's like a peninsula on the northeast corner quadrant outside of Dallas.
Okay.
So
What's the pull to that area? I mean, is there a football stadium? Is there
no, it's
college
Dallas.
town? Is it
It's Dallas outskirts, and that's where the value is. It's on the outer rim of expanding value. The property values are going up between 6 and 12% every year, right now at
gotcha,
least.
okay. Okay. Princeton, Northeast. Okay. I
Yep.
have a lot of family in that area, so that's why I'm trying to figure out what the draw is to that place to make it a
Oh,
good
okay.
Airbnb.
Yep.
Because I use a lot of Airbnbs, and usually you pull to there. There's a reason people go to those because they're close to something they want to see.
Yep. And this one's it's near a lake. Well, it's a peninsula into a lake. This is not a lakefront property, but it's a 5 bed, two and a half or 3 bed house. Bath. I'm sorry.
So it'd be a big family type rental or a
Exactly.
vacation rental or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And that's why I want to put a play set in the backyard, maybe a pool. I think a pool would push it above and beyond, but that's going to cost another, what, 15K. I'm not sure I want to push the entry fee quite that high yet.
No, I'm all about Airbnbs. Honestly, that's better than rentals because
Yeah.
shit, you rent it out 9 times and it's more than you'll get in rent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're cheaper than hotels. I love them.
Right. And I gotta ring the alarm bell. Have you seen the inflation rate lately?
Have I seen what?
The inflation rate lately.
No, I haven't been paying attention.
Dude, it's insane. If you leave your money in the bank, inflation's like 6.7%. No, 7 point, it's in the 7.4, 7.6 range as of January 21, 22.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking, are you going to park that 150 in the bank, or do you want to put it to work for you earning 8 to 10%?
Yeah, a bank's doing 6%.
No. But, well, you get a savings account with a bank. You'd have to get like a money market account, and I don't know what the
Nah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not even dealing with that. I don't. Honestly, here's the deal. Um, I've been in business my whole life. I own a lot of companies right
Yeah.
now as we speak.
Yep.
I know it takes money to make money.
Yep.
And idle money don't make money, and money that's tied up don't make money. Like it's kind of like this house right now.
Yeah, you got a
I
lot of
could sit
equity
on.
trapped.
Yeah, it's not making me money. It's not doing me anything, and it's kind of got my hands tied because yeah, I could sit on it, and it'll make $200,000 more in the next couple of years or something in equity.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, if I can make way more than that. I don't know. But let's just say Columbia Metal Fab started out of my garage, and in 3 years, it was a multi-million-dollar company. And it was the biggest on the West Coast. I built that in 2 years.
Whoa.
That's what I do. So I don't like my money tied up.
Yeah.
I like to move, turn and burn. And don't get me wrong, I love the idea of Airbnbs. I've always, because I was licensed in 13 states. So every time I do a job in Wyoming or Texas or Arizona, that's what I would stay in, not a motel.
Yeah.
And I always thought about going, man, these people are smart. Because yeah, they rent it out even 8 times a month, and it's better than they could get rental.
Yeah, man, it's
And
crazy.
renters are tired up where somebody that's only going to take it for a weekend or something don't.
Yeah.
Renters are pigs. That's why everybody's like, why don't you rent your house? I'm like, no. I'll be in Florida, and they'll call and say that, the well went down or the hot water heater didn't work. And then I got to come and do maintenance and wipe their ass, and they didn't pay the mortgage. And no, I don't want to do that.
And you still got to plunge the toilet even if they're not paying.
That's right. Actually, and to be honest, when I go to Florida, I'm building an RV place because then I don't have to deal with that. I offer them water and power, and they pay me $1,200 a month per slot. So I buy a 6-acre lot, I put 20 RV slabs on there, and that's 30 grand a month.
Nice.
That's better than an Airbnb, and I don't have to worry about a house or all that. And I can pay some old fart $1,000 a month and give them free rent to sit there and collect rent for me.